Hi there, Emmanuel here from innercircleriches.org, and in the video today I'd like to talk to you about back-end products or higher priced products that you sell on to your customers or your buyers, which then makes you extra money and also gives your customers more value. So I put here, why do we have high-end products and why it makes sense to have high-end products. Now this here, what you got here is what we call the marketing funnel. And this is what all funnels look like online. The first thing we want to do is, like we've been talking about, is get traffic to your site, get traffic to your offers. And we can do that in various ways that we spoke about in the last few videos. Either we can do it through free trafficking, free methods, maybe YouTube, Facebook, or we can use paid methods, solo ads, banner ads. But as what we want to do is just get as much traffic as possible into our site, get as much traffic as possible into the top end of this funnel here. Once you've got that, now you want a decent squeeze page or a capture page excuse me, which is now going to capture the lead of your prospect that you've sent in. Now why it's important to grab the attention of your customer and to get them to sign up or leave some sort of contact details where you can contact them again is because it's very rare that you can get somebody to your offer and they buy the very first time. It does happen, but most people need to see an offer. I think they say in the industry standard they need to see it at least 7 times. I'm in my marketing, sometimes it's been more than that, but they need to you need to be able to keep in contact. You need to be able to educate your customer on the value of your product, on how you can help them, and so you need some way to be able to contact them again. Most people use email, you can use mobile numbers, but somehow you need to be able to get in contact with your customer again. Once you've done that, then you can build a relationship with them, and then eventually, if they can see the value of the product or the offer that you're selling, then they will become a prospect and they'll buy the first in the series of products that you're going to offer them. Usually it's what we call the front end product, the lower price product, and then finally once they become your customer, you can then sell them on other things, the higher end back end product where the real money is made, and why it's very, very important to have a back end product. So that's what we call the sales funnel. So if we just take you through some numbers, say initially you got 5,000 people into the top end of your funnel. You got 5,000 people from whatever marketing methods you're using to get into your website or go and see your offer. Now, roughly about 20% of those will sign up and become leads in your squeeze page. So now that's if 20% of people sign up, you now have 500 leads that you can then continue to market, build a relationship, show them the value of your product. As we go down the funnel, the numbers start to decrease, but then say, let's just use industry standards, roughly about 10% of those leads will then go on to buy. So that's now 50 people that would have bought a smaller end, the front end product, and in this case, I'm going to use the example of $49. So this is now, unfortunately, this is where most people leave it. They've sold these leads here, they've sold them on the product, they've made their sale, and now they leave it at that. And it's just unfortunate, because if you believe in what you're selling and you believe in the higher priced products that you're selling, then why not? Why wouldn't you tell your prospects about it? The reason I tell anybody who's interested about the products that I market is because I truly believe in them. I know they make you money. I know they can help you as well to learn about marketing. So it's a good thing. You're doing a good thing by telling them about a higher end back end product. And you'll be surprised, most people have lists where there are prospects on that list that would even pay $15,000 plus for a decent product that gave them value, that helped them also to get whatever they need. So don't be ashamed. If you believe in your higher end products, then tell your customers about it, tell your buyers about them. Because from just these numbers that I'm using here, maybe then 2% of those go on to buy a higher price product at say $1,000. So that's an extra 2% of people that you could sell your higher price product. And that as you go through your marketing journey, you'll learn how to market people better. These numbers can even be increased. Some people get amazing numbers because they've just got their funnel really, really sharp, and it just sells for them day in, day out. So here's the profit that you would make. And I'll just read this. That is why it's called a funnel, because as you go down, the numbers of the buyers and the repeat buyers reduce. So you should be selling your buyers a higher ticket product to make it worth your while. So if we take the previous example, you would make from the front end, we said we'd sell 50 at $49, that would be $2,450 you would make. And that unfortunately is where most people leave it. But if you sell them a back end product now, you would then make almost the same amount. You'd make an extra $2,000. That's $4,450. If you just sold your prospects once on the first offer, you would have lost an extra $2,000 for practically no extra work. All you really need to do is just send them another email and say, look, you bought this first product, here's an even better one. Here's how you can make this first product work to even better. Here you can make more money from it. Or just, this complements the first thing that you've bought. Have a look at this. That's just an email, and then potentially you would have left $2,000 on the table. So I've put here, you've got to back end market or you've got to give up, because otherwise you'll just keep spending money to make a little bit of you make a little bit of sales on the front end, but then you're leaving the bucket loads of sales on the back end. You can see we could afford to spend over $4,000 on marketing and still make a profit on the example I just showed you. When you know from your numbers, when you do it enough and you know from your numbers that I have to spend a certain amount at the front end and it's going to make me this or overall, you know how much you can spend on marketing. Just then, if we said we can spend $4,000 on marketing, if you can spend that much, you're definitely going to make huge profits. This is why you have to market a higher price back-end offer to your prospect. It's crucial. In order to do this, you have to keep good relationship with your subscribers and only offer them quality products. That's another point I want to stress. Don't just offer a product because it's a higher priced product and you're going to make a profit on it, or you're going to make a huge profit. Make sure you've looked at it yourself. Make sure you feel it's of value before you start offering it to others. I always believe in offering quality, because you will keep a good relationship with your customer, and that customer will buy on your recommendation whatever you ask them to buy in the future, because they trust your judgment. And so this is what I use as a way to get sales, front end and back end. It's a company called, or it's a business called My Top Tier Business. So I'd like you to go and have a little look at that and see what you think, and see clearly what I'm talking about and how important it is to have a higher price back end offer that you market to your buyers. I'd like you to take a look at this free video that walks you through step by step the advantages of what a top tier business is about, and having higher price back end products, and how that will help you in your marketing journey. So click on the link below. I've left a link below for this that will take you to a free video. All you have to do is just watch it, let it explain a little bit more to you about what a top tier business is, and how it can benefit you. Okay, we've got one more video in the series. So if you don't understand this, go back and have a little look, look through the numbers. But most importantly, have a look at the video below, and we will speak again soon. All the best.